Hey, Sara Peternell with Family Nutrition Services here. Listen, you caught me in my car today, but I just hung up with one of my clients who was asking me some great questions about thyroid replacement medication. First of all, I'd just like to say, please direct all questions about your diagnosis and your prescription to your primary physician or endocrinologist or whoever has given you the diagnosis of Hashimoto's. But I did want to chime in from a nutrition thyroid expert perspective, also because I have my own personal experience with trying lots of different thyroid medications over the years since I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's in my early 20s. I think this is a common question and a common concern for a lot of my clients. Basically what happens is that you get the diagnosis that you have Hashimoto's, you also get a prescription, and then you're just kind of told to come back in 6 months and they'll recheck your thyroid levels. But unfortunately, I'm afraid that a lot of doctors don't explain all of the different thyroid medication options that there are when you're diagnosed. Also, I think it's important to note that in some cases, a diagnosis of Hashimoto's doesn't necessarily mean that you do need to be on thyroid replacement medication. This is, again, something for you and your doctor to discuss, but I have seen quite a wide range of individuals who have basically gone from everything from no medication to a singular medication with just T4, two kinds of medication, both synthetic T4 and also T3. And I've also worked with clients who've been using more of a natural hormone replacement with like a desiccated bovine or porcine hormone replacement therapy. This would be something called armor thyroid. And I'm not really going to go in that today. But what I really want to talk about is the overprescription and the overuse of levothyroxine. And when I say over, basically I just mean that it's not the only option. It seems like that's the number one prescription. And from my standpoint, levothyroxine can actually cause sometimes more problems than it can do good. If you have obviously autoimmune thyroid and you maybe have another autoimmune disease, in my case it was celiac disease, which meant that I had some issues not only with absorption and assimilation of foods, vitamins, but also medications, and also a degree of leaky gut that meant that I had a very sensitive digestive system. Levothyroxine was not a very good fit for me. I think within 6 months of taking this medication, I actually felt worse. Levothyroxine is, because it's a generic and not the brand name, often tends to have a lot of issues with dosing, and it also tends to have a lot of issues with fillers and binders that can cause people with sensitivities to have some pretty unpleasant symptoms. If you are gluten intolerant or celiac, definitely you want to discuss this with your doctor and make sure that you can get the best medication option for you. Synthroid is actually the brand name of synthetic T4 medication. There are lots of other T4 medications out there, which I will go into at a later time, and I also have some more information about this on my blog. But basically what I want you to know is that you can go into your doctor's office and be really well educated about the different options that are available to you. I truly believe that some of the best treatment for thyroid is a combination of both the holistic path through nutrition, supplements, and lifestyle, and the combination of the right medication for you if that's what is prescribed by your doctor. So stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing lots more information about Hashimoto's. And if you haven't already, go back and watch the video about my diagnosis and my symptoms when I was 24. You might find that this sounds familiar. So stay tuned. I'll talk to you soon.